Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Property, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, we're diving into just kind of a market sentiment. What the hell is Bitcoin doing, and what should you do right now in the short term? So stay tuned. Crypto chaos got you spinning, watching the next meme token skyrocket while you're still trying to figure out your next move? Flapjacks brings clarity to the chaos with deflationary burns, fitness-driven utility, and a syrupy community that sticks together. This isn't just another token, it's a movement. Why stress when you can stack? Flip the game with Flapjacks at flapjacks.xyz. All right, funny thing is right now, this current space we're in is pretty accurately reflected in the fear and greed index. So I would give it more closer to a 50. Like, it appears nobody really knows what to do right now. Like, we're definitely still in bullish territory because Bitcoin bounced off of that, or not bounced, but shot up past that 68, 70K prior to the election. And then now we've been in this 90 to 100K range for the last 3 months. So that is positive. That is definitely bull market territory. And we even saw altcoins pop briefly. But this sideways chop consolidation where Bitcoin can't quite figure out what to do, and where altcoin dominance is also kind of stuck trying to figure out what to do, where to go, leaves me to wonder, what is this cycle going to look like? And ironically, that's exactly the news you have on Twitter. So this is why I say it's 50-50. Because on one side of the fence, you have people saying that this cycle is different, and it's due to the institutions, and the altcoin pump that we had was short-lived. And then now with, nation state adoption and sovereign wealth funds and all this stuff, and then this talk of the Bitcoin strategic reserve, this could break the traditional cycle, and we just see kind of Bitcoin rally and everything else kind of fizzles out. So these people are in the no altcoin camp. This is an interesting chart. I couldn't find the exact Dune Analytics chart for this, but number of unique crypto tokens over time. So this shows on all the platforms, the number of crypto tokens, and just Solana has just wiped the board with alts. So one could argue that due to the dilution, as I mentioned, from pump.fund, or just the ability for anyone to create a token now, and this was earmarked, of course, by Trump creating 2 of them prior to getting inaugurated, that this spreads the liquidity across the entire crypto market just that much thinner. There's still going to be, of course, some retail investment and things of that nature that come in, people that forgot about their portfolios, and new narratives that get people's attention. But now there are just so many more cryptos that it just makes me wonder where that attention will go. Where will that money flow into? I still believe in the top 100 in the alts cycle coming sometime soon, hopefully. But this shouldn't be ignored, in my opinion. Like, this is definitely different than what we've seen before. Never before in a previous cycle was it that easy for someone to launch a meme token. And clearly, Pump.fund, Snack.fund, I forget the one on Base, Springboard on Binance. So clearly, the meme token Mania is available widely for anyone that wants to launch a token, and that will definitely attract attention and liquidity. And I'm not sure how that will affect like the premium alts, because degens will degen, gamblers will gamble. So you have this one thread of people saying no alt season. Then, of course, on the other side, people are saying altcoin season coming soon, and they're showing charts and all that stuff. So to me, again, going back to the fear and greed index, it's like nobody really knows. We have history to look at, but you can't really sit here and say definitively that this cycle doesn't feel different. Like, go all the way back to the halving. Never before had we seen Bitcoin break all-time highs prior to the halving. That happened this cycle. And never before was there regulation in place with ETFs and stuff like that for Bitcoin. And so that does give me some pause as to wonder what the hell is going to happen. And I honestly don't have a playbook that would say what to do in this. Like, I guess the smartest thing is to approach it as we always have, but be cautious and expect the unexpected, so to speak. So I still personally believe that we'll see altcoins pump this cycle, and that is primarily due to the M2 money supply. Do I have that up anywhere? Yeah, here. So we have not seen the money supply grow, and we're still waiting on basically some positive information coming from the Fed. So these are the next up and coming FOMC meetings. Typically this one in January is just all about position changes and memberships and things of that nature. So I don't think we'll hear anything there, but they are speculating on 425 to 450 basis point rate cut, 97% possibility. And then we could see smaller cuts throughout the year. This is what is being speculated. But at the end of the day, and this comes from Raoul Powell's thesis, there does have to be more cowbell. So the US dollar is too strong for other countries to stimulate, and those interest rates and what they pay on their debt has to come down for them to borrow basically and buy treasury bills. So that's the Raoul Powell everything code thesis. So that to me says that, yeah, we will see global liquidity injections into money supply rise up. And then if there's more money in the system globally, then there's more to go around to risk on assets, and that goes into Bitcoin, then that will flow into alts. So the thesis I'm still running with is that nothing has changed dramatically in the sense that there will be no altcoin cycle, but it could be a much smaller move, could be shorter lived, could be smaller or more systemic pumps, who knows. But the show must go on, as the saying goes. So M2 money supply has to be affected, and global liquidity has to be stimulated, and countries have to kind of help prop up their economies, and that comes all from the weaker dollar. And I believe, again, that was Raoul Powell saying that that's the whole point of Trump's tariff idea. It's the carrot and the stick. He threatens countries with these high tariffs, and then they'll come together and say, look, we'll lower the dollar if you give us better rates on, imports and things of that nature. So right now we have no idea, nothing's been mentioned, but keep your eyes and ears peeled for at least January 28th. And also just watch the markets in general and see if there is any shift. Right now it's still kind of meme coin territory, it seems to me, but this can literally shift in the blink of an eye. So Bitcoin is still holding pretty well above that 100K mark now that Trump is officially in office. And then this video I was watching here with Mark Yusko talks about how Bitcoin trades, or the peak will be basically around 1.5 times fair value. Fair value currently for Bitcoin is at, we'll call it 90K. So he's saying that the top for Bitcoin will be somewhere around that 180 to 200K mark, which means we still have another 50% to go. So we are still well into bull run territory. So don't sell your bags or anything like that. Just ride this thing out. And I do believe a lot of the alts will indeed see some massive potential this cycle. There's been talks of XRP in the strategic reserve, and Cardano and Hedera. So all of these made in the USA cryptos have a potential shot in the limelight, maybe even an ETF or something like that. So if that be the case, if any of those do see their time in the sun, then I think that would definitely be an altcoin signal. So pay attention to those specific made in the USA tokens, and if there's any favorable news on there. So XRP may be the litmus test going forward to if something happens with favorable regulations, and Cardano, because we do know that Charles Hoskinson has been meeting as well. So if anything happens with those, I think that would just signal the others to kind of rally. I'm still hoping, I got some BNB, still hoping to see like a quadruple digit, at least $1,000 BNB price. And I know there's a lot of people still holding Ethereum, but that's done a whole lot of nothing, kind of chopping sideways here. So there's still a lot of potential. And then this one from Raoul talking about Doge will potentially see a $1 price target this cycle. So I don't believe in the no altcoin cycle that's floating around on Twitter, that kind of hashtag. I do think it's still going to pump, but I am just not sure as to when and what that signal will be. But as soon as I find out, I will let you guys know. So in the meantime, smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.